Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Skywalker Stories. My name is Devansha, and we are here with
Just thing here, and
um
yeah,
yeah, what are we doing?
Rogue One.
We're
We made
back
it
on
here.
Star Wars.
We took a little break from Star Wars, guys. We branched out to a couple different
The
MCU.
MCU.
Yeah,
Nothing else.
branched out. We branched out to the MCU, and we had that Cruella trailer. Let us know if you guys like that kind of stuff. We enjoy branching out to different.
We enjoy different universes,
Yeah, we are primarily Star Wars base. That's always gonna stay,
but
but we will
we
always branch out to different.
we like other things.
Yeah, we will always. I think it's now's our time to experiment.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rogue One, we're back with these movie reviews because we still have movies to talk about.
Yeah.
Rogue One: A Star Wars Story came out in 2016. It was really well done.
Yeah. Gonna give it
Uh,
props. It's amazing.
it's not amazing. I think amazing is a little too far fetched, but I think
Yeah.
it's really well done. I love the visuals, but that's because it was 2016. Also, the Battle of Scarif was awesome.
Yeah. It was. They had a lot of cool fight scenes. In
They did.
this, and overall, I think this movie is the best movie to be out after the main nine, like as a Star Wars movie. So
Well, honestly, I feel like it might be one of the best pieces that Disney put out
yeah, it is.
because Last Jedi wasn't very well done, Solo wasn't very well done, and The Rise of Skywalker wasn't very well done.
Yeah.
But this was really well done. And I honestly think a lot of people liked it because of a character,
Mm.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Yeah.
Um, Vader was
Well, scary.
scary.
Yeah.
I would love to see like a Vader film.
Everyone wants a Vader film, and we might get it in the future. I don't know what plans Disney has for the future of Star Wars, other than the shows and stuff.
Yeah,
But
I don't know. It's kind of
Vader would be.
like, yeah. But so okay, so the thing that I love about this movie so much is the characters. I think the characters are really complex.
Hmm.
I really like Cassian Andor.
Yeah.
I think Cassian Andor is one of the coolest characters in Star Wars.
Hmm.
She's like really cool. I also like Jyn Erso.
Yeah.
I,
Universal was
I
done well.
yeah, and what's the actress's name? Felicity Jones
City Jones. Yeah.
did a very good job. So
Mm,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Overall, like the characters in this movie are solid.
Mhm.
Um, Everyone delivered as their part that they were given.
Yeah.
The actors were phenomenal. And this movie ties in a lot of the
Original
yeah,
trilogy.
original trilogy,
Yeah.
especially A New Hope. Before it
I
talks
mean,
about the
yeah.
plans and stuff, and right where it cuts is basically a short time after is where A New Hope begins.
Mhm.
So it gives you this story with these characters, and spoiler alert, I don't know how you haven't seen this movie yet, but if you haven't, they all die at the end. So
Oh, yeah, that happened in this movie. That was something.
yeah, um,
Okay. K2SO might be one of my favorite droids ever.
you think so? Yeah,
The droid is really funny.
yeah, he's really
Yeah.
funny.
I also liked Krennic a lot actually.
Yeah,
I thought Krennic was cool. There was no point at Tarkin in this movie, but he was there.
yeah, Tarkin was didn't really do a lot, and well, the other characters like for the dark side or the bad guys, they were cool,
Yeah.
but um, Krennic was just mostly just getting talked down upon by Vader, which was cool to see.
Yeah.
And other than
Um
that, like this movie, what I have to say about it is just it's just overall well done.
yeah. Like there are problems with it.
Hmm.
Like I feel like the second act where they meet Saw the guy played by Forrest Whitaker,
Hmm.
is really slow.
Okay.
Yeah. And also the beginning of the movie felt slow to me, but it picked up the pace.
Yeah, it did. It did pick up the pace pretty fast.
Donnie Yen was awesome. I don't know how to pronounce his character's name. Uh, that
The
guy, the Riz Ahmed guy,
hmm
the one who came up with the name Rogue One, was useless.
Yeah, he was
He's
okay. I mean,
yeah,
what is there really to say about him?
yeah,
He was just kind of there. Nothing really, to talk about him.
yeah,
But this was the movie that you didn't really know that you needed,
yeah.
but you got it, and they delivered for once. Once.
For twice, just yeah.
I'm gonna say once, but
They
Star Wars
delivered.
delivered.
They delivered
Disney
two
delivered.
years in a row, and then they just stopped.
Yeah, I don't know. They kind of got lazy, but this it just gets better as it goes along. Another thing, the more you progress into the movie, like it starts off slow, but really picks up the pace, and near the ending, it's just yeah,
Yeah.
Vader.
Oh yeah, the ending. We'll get to that. So another thing that I really liked about this movie was they okay. So the Battle of Scarif was really, 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 really cool.
Hmm.
Um, I love that scene where the X-wing is going into hyperspace and then just goes to the battle.
Yeah.
That was a really cool scene.
Hmm.
I liked the scene where Donnie Yen's character is like, I'm one with the Force, Force with me, I'm one with the Force, and he's going through everybody, and then the other guy comes and sacrifices himself, but then they both end up dying. I
Yeah.
really like that scene, and I think it's really powerful. So yeah. Ish, what else did you like?
Um, this movie gives us these characters, and we don't like get to see them after this until Cassian Andor is getting his own show, which we
That's
talked
gonna
about
be that
in
that's
one of our
gonna
first episodes.
yeah.
Check it out. But you know, we get to know these characters in a short amount of time, but to see them go is still, very sad at the end.
So when I first watched this movie, I was starting to really like the characters,
Hmm.
and then they just died.
I know.
And I felt
Yeah.
like that was a really impactful thing
Yeah.
because Disney's like, okay, we should make everyone care about these characters till the end and then just kill them all off. Genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Really, really adds emotion to the film, and
It does.
it's not typically something you would see in a Star Wars film, like, apart from Alderaan getting blown up and Starkiller Base,
Yeah.
slaughtering planets and stuff. But
Yeah.
this, we got to see it from their perspective, to be shot by the Death Star,
Yeah.
which is crazy. I mean, we've known about this Death Star, but we've never actually kind of experienced
Yeah.
what it looks like to be, shot by this huge machine.
Chronologically, this is the first time you see the Death Star.
Hmm.
Chronologically.
Yeah, it it is the first time we see it. Well, actually, I don't think it is, because in Revenge of the Sith we do see it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Chronologically, this is the first time you see the Death Star full.
Yeah, when it's fully built, that was just
Yeah.
kind of constructing.
That was like
Uh,
Death Star 2.
yeah, basically. But
Um this movie is actually hard to talk about because
yeah.
it's really good, but there's a lot of forgetful moments, but you remember all the important moments,
Yeah.
right? That's what makes this film good, in my opinion. Now, obviously, the flaws are there. There is one bad performance.
Mhm.
There is pacing issues. There
Yeah.
is a script. There's script issues as well.
Yeah.
I feel like the script was a little too underwhelming. It's like how do I explain this? I was about to compare it to Justice League, but that's not going to help. What script can I compare this to?
I
It's
think that's a little too far.
oh yeah, yeah.
But
Um, see, okay, so what I'm trying to say is that the script had issues,
mhm.
but that the subplots kind of fix those issues, I guess you could say.
I mean, yeah, they could have been.
Yeah, because there was like some plot holes which were fixed, which I'm thankful for. Right, because at the end of this movie, I was left with like no questions.
Yeah, and I just like this movie though
I do,
because of how it ties in everything.
yeah, and like like if you start a Star Wars marathon, I suggest watching this first. If you're doing chronological, well, no, if you're doing like if you want to watch the originals first, I suggest watching this before
Hmm.
because then you're
Yeah,
like, oh, I understand Vader now, and I understand that. Yeah, so like,
if you like watch until they're right about to blow or something,
yeah,
yeah, or as like when they get the plans or something, you watch this
yeah.
movie. I don't know, you could do something like that,
Or you
but
could watch the prequels first and then do
you could
this.
straight up, yeah, just go
Yeah.
through chronologically. But
Or yeah.
you could do some
So
machete order or
the
something.
machete order is great, man. It's 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I mean, any way you want to watch the Star Wars movies,
Go for it.
you're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Well, Star Wars isn't. I mean, I've seen a lot of people do Star Wars marathons last year, and a lot of people enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't. But that's how it is, right?
I think overall you can find at least one enjoyable moment from
Of
every
course.
Star Wars film,
Yeah.
especially Rogue One. If we're talking about it,
Well,
to be honest, my favorite scene.
we we can get to that. We can talk about the end now. Um,
Darth Vader, uh,
Massacre.
absolute massacre. I remember being in the theater for this one.
I was I was like, what? I was like 10 years old when that movie came out, I think.
It's crazy. Darth Vader, like actually fighting. If
Yeah.
you look at that fight scene and then you go straight to A New Hope,
You're
it's
like,
completely different. You're like,
yeah,
what the hell happened?
that's why you should watch SC38.
We might do a reaction on that.
Yeah. Anyways,
But
I love that end scene.
that's my
I saw
favorite part of this
yeah,
movie.
it's
I'm
it's
gonna be
also
honest.
my favorite part of this
Yeah.
movie. I saw this movie 3 times in the theaters, and
Mhm.
every time that scene came out, I'm like, oh my god. But also I was 10 years old, so I
Yeah,
found everything amusing at that time.
that is true. Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, this movie is pretty hard to talk about. But again, guys, we're trying our best here to talk about it.
And then I watched it after that. It's not yeah, I watched it
There
after
you
that too. Um
go.
yeah, should we get into ratings?
Ratings for this movie.
I'm gonna give Rogue One a Star Wars story an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
Oh
It's gonna be
wow.
high. It's gonna be high because, again, we didn't really talk a lot about this movie, but if you watch it and really
You
try to experience what the
yeah,
characters are trying to do,
there's yeah. But
it's pretty hard to talk
we're
about, but you
not
gotta
done yet.
see it.
We're not
Yeah.
done yet because I'm gonna talk to them about future because I feel like we've been holding them on too long now.
Okay. All right.
So I'm not gonna say all the videos that we're doing. I'm only gonna talk about 2 of them.
Okay.
And the first one is a solo review.
Yeah.
And what's the second one ish?
Okay. Um.
Don't talk about that one. Talk about the
Okay. Next one we're gonna be doing is a full Star Wars ranking on every single
yes.
movie in the lineup.
Mhm.
We'll be including Rogue One, Solo, and this will come out after all of our reviews are out. And you can see this, and after you watch all of them, you can come back to the next video that we're gonna upload,
Yeah.
which will be ranking all of them in order.
Yeah.
So yeah, um,
Um.
yeah,
So the way our ranking goes is that we're gonna go back and forth,
hmm
and we're gonna like do what we did for the WandaVision video. Go check that out.
yeah.
So yeah. Close us out.
Uh, Thank you for watching this video. It's probably gonna be a short one.
Yeah.
Um,
It's okay though.
this is our Rogue One review. Again, not a lot to say about it, but we both love this movie. And yeah, other than that, thanks for liking, sharing,
Yeah.
and yeah.
This has been Skywalker Stories.